Buying a new bike is a great investment that benefits both your health and your wallet. However, choosing the right bike can be a real challenge. So in today's video, we'll talk about 6 things you need to consider before buying a new bike. Okay, let's start. To choose the right bike, you will first need to determine what you will use it for. Whether you're looking around bike shops or browsing online, the huge selection can be overwhelming. Should you opt for a mountain bike, road bike, gravel bike, folding bike, or maybe an electric one? Remember, different types of bikes are designed for different purposes. Some models are even tailored for specific riding styles, so choosing the wrong bike could discourage you from cycling altogether. A mountain bike is great for riding on tough mountain trails. With its sturdy build and large grippy tires, it can handle obstacles like rocks, tree roots, or uneven ground. However, if you mainly want to ride quickly and efficiently on city streets or roads, a mountain bike might feel too heavy and unwieldy. A road bike is mainly designed for riding on paved surfaces such as tarmac roads and bike paths. With its lightweight frame, narrow tires, and aerodynamic riding position, a road bike allows for fast covering of long distances with minimal effort. However, if your priority is a comfortable riding position, then a road bike might not be the best choice. A gravel bike is a versatile bike that looks like a road bike, but is designed to handle different surfaces such as gravel roads, forest paths, and pavement. With wider tires and sturdy frame, it offers comfort and stability on rough terrain, while still being fast on smooth roads. It also has mounting points for racks and bags, making it great for long trips and bikepacking. However, its versatility means that it's not as good on tough off-road trails as mountain bike, and it's not as fast or light as a road bike on tarmac. A hybrid bike is a cross between road and mountain bikes. Taking elements of both creates a more utility cycle that suits a larger range of riders. With its comfortable riding position, wider wheels, and equipped with mudguards and racks, it's ideal option for daily commuting. The combination of a road bike with a mountain bike has its drawbacks though. A hybrid bike is heavier and slower than a road bike on roads, and at the same time it's not as durable and comfortable as a mountain bike for riding on more advanced trails. A folding bike is perfect for cyclists with limited storage space. It's great for city living since you can easily take it on public transportation. It works well for short commutes like going to work or the shop. However, a folding bike isn't ideal for long rides. Its small wheels, short handlebars, and less comfortable seating position make it harder to control and less comfortable for longer trips. An electric bike is great for those who want to easily get around the city or tackle hilly areas. The electric motor helps you tackle long rides and steep hills. However, keep in mind that electric bikes are more expensive than regular bikes, need to be charged regularly, and are heavier, which can make them hard to carry or transport. There are several factors that influence how much you will need to spend on a new bike. Firstly, frame materials. Bikes with frames made of carbon are usually lighter and titanium stronger. However, they are generally more expensive than those made of steel or aluminium. The quality of components such as derailleurs, brakes, or wheels also has a significant impact on the price of the bike, as well as the brand and reputation of the manufacturer. A bike from a well-known brand will be more expensive due to its reputation and quality. When setting a budget, it's also worth including expenses for additional accessories such as a helmet, lights, and a lock. Make sure to compare the different options out there to find a bike brand and model that fits your needs without exceeding your budget. Most modern bikes come with gears, some even up to 30. The purpose of gears is to make climbing easier, maintain stable speed on flat terrain, and increase speed on descents. When choosing gears, focus less on the quantity and more on the range, which should be suited to your riding style. Most gear systems use front and rear derailleurs to move the chain between the front chainrings and rear cogs. However, many modern bikes are eliminating front gears to simplify operation, reduce weight, and adapt to changing rider preferences. Another option is hub gears. While they're heavier than regular gears and have a limited range, they're easy to use, low maintenance, and weather resistant, making them attractive for urban riding. You can also get electronic gears for both derailleur and hub systems. They shift faster and more accurately, need less maintenance, and let you program gear changes for a smoother ride. However, they cost more and need regular battery charging. If you live in a flat area and want a bike that's simple and low maintenance, a bike without gears is a great choice. Single-speed bikes are lighter and easier to use because they have fewer parts that can break. Most bikes today are equipped with either disc brakes or rim brakes. Disc brakes are more reliable, especially in wet weather. They give you better control and make riding safer and more comfortable. Plus, since they use a disc rotor instead of a wheel rim, they require less maintenance and make your wheels last longer. Higher-end bikes equipped with hydraulic disc brakes provide even smoother and more powerful braking. Rim brakes are common in cheaper bike models. They are simpler in construction, making adjustment and servicing easier and less expensive, and provide sufficient braking force for city and leisure riding. However, rim brake pads wear down the wheel rims over time, shortening their lifespan. Also, compared to disc brakes, rim brakes provide less stopping power, which could be a concern for riding on tough terrain or at fast speeds. Choosing the right bike size is crucial for both comfort and safety. An oversized bike can be uncomfortable and even dangerous, while an undersized bike will make you feel cramped and may cause your knees to hit the handlebars when turning. First, consider the bike type you want. This is important because frame geometry varies between different types of bikes. For example, a 20-inch 51cm mountain bike frame is equivalent to a small road bike frame because the rider's position on a mountain bike differs from that on a road bike. Once you've decided on a type of bike, it's time to find the right frame size. Manufacturers typically measure frame sizes from center of the crankset to the top of the seat tube, or vertically to the top tube. The range of sizes provides a scale that gives a rough indication of which bike fits you based on your height. Mountain and hybrid bikes are usually measured in inches, while road bikes are measured in centimeters. To make it easier, some manufacturers also simplified letter sizing system. In addition to basic frame measurements, bike companies often provide more detailed measurements. One important is the standover height, which is the distance from the floor to the top of the tube just in front of the saddle. It's also essential to measure your inseam length, from the bottom of your foot to your crotch, as it should be about 5 centimeters greater than the standover height, to ensure safe clearance when standing over the bike. Remember that you can also make minor adjustments such as changing the position of the handlebars, saddle and seat post to best fit bike to your body. Nowadays, you can literally buy a new bike anywhere. Besides the traditional bike shops, they are also available online, as well as in supermarkets and even appliance stores, right next to fridges and washing machines. When buying a new bike from a traditional bike shop, you not only get expert advice, but also the opportunity to see and compare bikes from different brands. Additionally, many shops offer services options after the purchase, meaning you can count on assistance and support when your bike needs help. Bikes sold in supermarkets and other multipurpose shops are often cheaper. However, the lower price might not compensate for poor quality and warranty or service issues. Buying a new bike online gives you a wider choice without getting out of the couch. On the internet, you have access to a huge range of bike models and brands, giving you a better chance of finding exactly what you're looking for in the best price. However, purchasing a bike online means you won't be able to test it beforehand, which could result in it not being properly suited to your height and riding style. Okay, I hope this video has helped you to make the right decision. Let me know in the comments below which bike you bought and why you chose that particular model. If you're looking for more advice and repair tips, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like the video and share it with your friends. Thanks very much and see you soon.